come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Ooh, but check me out. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think I lost the beat, but Yoo-hoo! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ooh, but check me out. Oh, come on, get down. Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Wow! Ow! Oh no! No! No, I can't put this can't be like Hey, traveler!
Oh, you need help? Stay out of my way.
Atlas believes in customer service above all else, though all sales are final.
I don't have time to just stand here.
not worry. Pandora is the 13th most important planet within
we
our
go now?
interglobal dominion. We might not spend much of our budget on you, but at least you're not on Promethea.
Yeah, great view or whatever. Let's move, please.
Hello and welcome everyone. Hope you all are having a great time. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to more, well, I want to almost say Helldivers. No, Borderlands. We're here again with Agonia, who is playing...
Hey,
Oh, you're also not dead. You're not doing this so well.
slime got loose.
Ah, yeah, me too. He was playing again the bird with a human attached. Human's doing all the work though, lazy bird.
It's called delegating.
Once again, normal energy drinks taste fucking weird. Ironically, the standard Rockstar energy drink tastes more like berries than the berry one. Like, what is going on at Rockstar energy drinks?
They haven't touched grass in a while.
Probably. Oh yeah, right, I have SMG time. Oh yeah, you can see. You can get some levels here. I have none in pistols. A lot in submachine guns. So I get 33% more damage and reload speed and accuracy.
Up arms to fight the oppressors. You must leave the fighting to us when our schedule will permit your defense. If you are stabbed, control the bleeding as best you can. If you find yourself bitten, walk it off. We will protect you.
But yeah, the more you use them, the more you just get shit on top. Nothing with sniper rifles. Bit Iridian stuff though. No, well, let's keep going.
So, what are we doing today?
We are doing some side stuff. Basically, Wanted Dead is coming. It's also the name of a game. Found Digistruct module. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's do that one for. Wait, where's the other one? I'm sorry.
I think you can only select one, right?
There's in Darkness here's Power Leech and road rage? Yeah, we're gonna need any weapons. You're right. Sorry. I just realized how this is organized. I'm very stupid, okay? Sorry, I don't want to make you a bit more... Don't want to give you headaches. I just was confused. I hope everyone is doing okay. Hope you all had a nice week so far. We're definitely going to do some of the side quests now. You know, getting those levels, getting some loot. Maybe working our way up on some achievements, maybe. I realize I can probably finish one up relatively fast, even.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, wait. You know, we shouldn't go with that one.
Why not?
There's an achievement that if you destroy one of the big Lancer ones with the fast one...
If I have to.
You know what? We can shoot we can shoot it down first.
Enough walking.
Goes whoosh,
Mush.
whoosh. Okay. When one comes, we go out, shoot it, then go back in. Oh, there is one already. You know, you stay in the car.
I don't think it will turn around.
Turn around. Turn around.
Boost.
Oh,
No, you just press E and then you wait until you're outside.
it fucking ran me over.
Okay, we nearly have it.
Okay, that's good work, actually, so...
Boost. Boost.
Yes! Mm-hmm! Useless achievement, but we have it before we forget to do it. I forgot how long this highway was.
Long.
Yeah. Good we took the fast car. Afterwards we can take the Crimson Lance car.
Nearly.
Be sure to tell your pet to buy Atlas brand caskets to ensure you
You want to fight them or run?
I want not run.
There's nothing to do here. And now you just died.
Nah.
See?
Yeah.
Atlas regrets that
There we go.
you are on its must-die list and hopes that you will continue to use our products should you survive this encounter.
We're taking the beefier one. Oh wait, no. You don't need the car anymore. It's right over there.
Out of the dust.
We still need some speed cores, right?
Yeah, right. So let's kill him. Perfect. That is going splendid.
Look at that.
I do later need to start making some kills with a sniper rifle. We can do that later.
I'm not achievement hunting with you.
Oh no,
Just so
we're
you know.
doing that somewhere time later. But let's get the car back. We have the destruct module.
You mean get back to the car?
Get back to the car, yes.
Too much for not causing me headaches.
Okay, I'm sorry. I will definitely try my best to not do more.
Definitely try. Okay.
I will try to not give you more headaches, okay? Interesting how much that is definitely one of the enemies always drops fire, the other ones always drop caustic.
That's it.
So next mission, yeah, it's getting the cores here, so I guess
Yeah, I know.
we only need but then we go
Speed and shock course.
You had to have a very boring pattern. Oh, we need to go below the street.
Yeah, like last time. Which is why I was wondering why we should even go back to the car.
Because then we have one. I'm sorry, I'm a bit bad. There we go. Actually, the info is... Oh, you have it. Okay, that makes this one done.
We wanted to get cores move. Like,
Yeah. I'm getting the car. I'm coming. Okay, shock horse going pretty well. There's another one. So we're at 69 of those. Let's
full sentences, please.
let's just drive further and get all the cores that we can get here. Because I think... Oh yeah, this one just opens up. No enemies here, no enemies... Oh, there!
They have lost course. And we nearly lost a
Yes.
vehicle. Shock course is done.
Okay. Yeah, that's done. We only need...
The red ones.
Okay, but we're not getting the red ones. Ooh.
This is amazing.
Sadly not as good as mine. Behind us. So do we have... No, just short pause. Yeah.
So it remembers the health of the car, but only regions the car when we're in the car.
I guess? Oh, wait, you know what? We can shoot up this outpost again. I think the enemies are respawned. Yep, they are respawned. And we are high enough to actually do this.
One speed core.
Okay.
Nearly done.
Here we have it.
Recharging shield.
Hey, it's the guy we need to kill. Okay. Nice, level up.
Same.
Okay, actually that was one of the guys we had to kill in another side mission.
I've never seen anything like
Typhoon. Sadly, not as good.
Be lucky. Be kind.
Honestly, it is kind of interesting how some of the gun aspects changed of the games.
now this.
Like every manufacturer kind of has, you know, their own perks. Ooh.
So many to choose from.
Oh, god damn it. Times 3 corrosive MP, yes. But not as good as mine in terms of damage.
I mean, I have a times 4 repeater pistol fire.
Yeah. Okay, Typhoon, we only need Kairos, so time to go to the Sunken Sea. Do some stuff there and then drive all the way back and collect everything. But now we are higher up anyway. And we can see if the box respawned, because if there... Okay, now there's no armory box here. Sad.
Useless. And
Useless.
useless.
There we go. Anyway, we have the cores. Side stuff in the Sunken Sea.
There's a car.
I can respawn it.
Yes.
It's less far to run.
Okay.
The cars are just a thing. I mean, I can totally see why they decided in the fourth and for the next title to just make it the you can just call in a glider whenever you want.
Weird.
Well, also it makes probably a bit more sense for the setting, because 1 and 2 on Pandora, pre-sequel is on Pandora's moon, and 3 is on a multitude of other, you know, well, inhabited planets.
Yeah, you wanted to argue for 4.
Well, 4 there is no catch-a-ride system on the planet.
Doesn't matter. The question is more like, are there enemy forces controlling the orbit and the airspace? That's the question you need to ask for the glider system to make sense. Because either it's freely available, then it's fine, like catch a ride. Or, like if they're...
Yeah, the, oh.
I've never seen anything like this.
There's a sniper in this chest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense because Kairos as a planet was like completely cut off actually. For like hundreds of years.
Yeah, so no enemy in the airspace or the orbit.
I have no idea if they probably control the orbit to a degree,
But not enough.
yeah. The moment the shield went down, you know, people actually went onto the planet or established contact with the planet.
You see a health bottle.
But yeah, otherwise it was a completely isolated planet.
See? Then it makes sense.
It makes sense. So yeah. Wait. Box. What do we have here? Just 100 damage more and you would be nice. You would be such a wonderful... But yeah, I mean, they even bothered to... Oh, there you go. I mean, they even bothered to make an explanation on how the cycles came to be. Because, I mean, okay, I have to be honest here. In the first Borderlands games, it was more or less of an, you know...
Ouch.
Where the fuck... Okay, let's go back.
Oh, we should go back.
We have to go back, actually, yeah.
Okay.
We just came here to get the bomb. And now we just go up again from the... Under the bridge... Small psycho.
Yeah, the
Village.
small psychos kind of remind me of the hobbits in Tome.
Okay, why?
The hobbits in Tome were very aggro nation that made war a lot.
Oh. Die. They became annoying. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, like in the first Borderlands game, they just kind of did the psychos because, you know, it's just, I don't want to say it's a staple of the genre, but like, yeah, like we all know that that when we talk about post-apocalyptic media, there is this tendency to just have the weirdos in bright cast that scream incoherent madness. And then later they were like, maybe we should, you know, just write a little bit more about that.
Yeah, and you wanted to tell me
Yeah,
why they are the way they are.
Basically, the Atlas Corporation did inhuman experiments for various things, and basically just fucked people up. And when they said, no, we don't want to be on Pandora anymore. They just left.
And sure, that explains not. Well, there are several groups of people trying to murder fuck everything.
But that's at least how the main groups happened.
Okay.
And the bandits just kind of roll along. They like.
Why do they all wear the same masks then?
That kind of just happened.
Just happened. It's
no.
a fashion statement.
They wore them in prison already, and they just kept wearing them and different masks because it was a sign of identification. They were more. They just identified more with the mask than anything else.
We did.
Okay, I think we need to jump over there. Yeah, I guess. Let's leave the car. Can we get over here? No. Okay, how do we get on there?
That's not my problem.
Probably below? Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Look at the problem from another side.
Yeah. And in 4 on Kairos.
Well, it's a long way back there.
Okay, no, it's over there. Oh, okay, so that's the power line.
Wow, I need to destroy the power line, right?
No, we need to place the bomb up there. So we need to get up there, meaning we need to go to the other end of whatever this is and get up there. Okay. They really try to make it more car focused in this expansion. Or we actually have to just walk in here. Yeah. Again, in 4 it's because the person that controls the planet forced implants onto people to just like literally control them. And a lot of people were just, the moment the planet got unsealed by the moon, a lot just went, you know what, fuck it, it's time for rebellion, rip the chips out, and kinda backfires. I mean, maybe just don't, I think, when you have a neurological control device implanted in your head.
Just disable the antenna.
Yeah. Ripping it out nonchalant is maybe, not the best idea.
Depends on how the implant works.
Depends. Yes, some survived, and, most just went insane.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a box.
That's as bad as Desperado.
Let me apply some status effects.
Now, this is loot.
That's worse. And here we can go up. Perfect.
I probably shouldn't say that, but the TTRPG is fun, but I'm very happy when we can play Victoria again.
You know what? I totally agree with you on that. This is less, one better than the other. It's more like what is currently in package for Wiki 3 just sounds so goddamn good. I do hope we can could maybe get some more.
You needed to kill the thing that lets me revive, really?
Sorry. I mean, I do hope we can we could do some more TTRPGs down the line on the
Sure.
channel. Like especially something like
You should grab the chance when it's there.
S
Because soon-ish, maybe, if it's good, we may have also a Rope on Results 5
Oh yeah.
on the watch list. And when we have that on the watch list, that means if we do not have fun with Wiki 3, we'll play EU5.
Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, I do want to have how's it called? Maybe some old school dungeon crawler.
I'm very much in favor of that.
Yeah, great.
Yes, but only if you play a wizard, because then you can, in the later levels, do so much stupid shit.
Oh yeah.
Especially with the GM, because it's basically built to homebrew spells.
Oh yeah, that's really one of the coolest stuff in the old systems. Like that there is always an idea to work towards, or like that they like you found your tower and invent spells as a mage, or when you're a knight, a fighter, so you want to get your own fortress.
People and land and...
Yeah. And if you're a hobbit, you're finding your own shire. Sorry, halfling. Off-brand hobbits.
Still the best thing ever of old school D&D stuff.
Oh, wait, here's a box. At least your backlog does not sound as gigantic as mine. Hey, June. Actually, how should I put it in the best way? It's kind of dull. Like, I mean, I think the biggest part is more like I'm currently working it off. We're currently working it off.
Ooh, big crate. Big crate. Down there.
Ooh, let's get it. Good find. Give some loot, give some loot.
This is amazing.
The nasty swatter. And also something useless. Great. What's that? Useless and useless.
Oh.
And what I wanted to say is the great classes: fighter, cleric, wizard, halfling.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they hadn't invented back then the whole other fantasy people
Yeah.
baseline stats or something along those lines, so it was just another class. But
Yeah, it's like if you really look at the early editions, it's like you're like, hey, why is elf a thing? Why is halfling a thing? And the answer is very simple. It's literally just because they saw Lord of the Rings, and it's Lord of the Rings.
well, they didn't saw.
I mean, they read Lord of the Rings, and so it's Lord of the Rings. Like, oh, but what's the stealth class? You play a halfling. Why? Because the halflings stealthed in Lord of the Rings.
And Hobbit.
And the Hobbit, yes. I mean, that's probably more the case of like, yeah, it's the Hobbit. You play,
Yay!
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, then
Just
why
exploded.
Your human is correctly and questioning what were your Okay.
Otherwise, I think we have a hypothetical backlog that is so big we just don't remember it anymore. Because we just didn't do it for 4 years.
Yeah, we need to kill a few of those. Nice. You know what? Let's put up the road rage one. Then we see it when we're done. I'm still trying to find my time to do my first Bing run in EU4. There's a good chance I can delay to the point where I play China and CK3 first. I mean, there we have the upside of simply the only Paradox games that interest us anymore are Wiki 3 and, well, EU5.
And like EU4, I was never fully worked in, but now that EU5 comes out, I'm like, maybe, depending on how good it is.
Yeah, that's probably more the case for us.
Also, we can get way more people into EU5 than EU4.
Yes. I think that's also one of the big things where, like, we're playing a lot of Wiki 3 in a group on regular dates on Fridays, so that generally helps. Just having like, oh hey, here's a plan and let's do some bullshit. Five out of 10.
If everyone remembers every session the rules of the plan, then yes.
And is not randomly doing an oops, I forgot the. But that's a thing, just having a group helps.
Dodge them, they shoot. Dodge them, they shoot.
I couldn't. Sorry, I couldn't change fast enough directions.
You don't change directions, you just drive right.
Okay.
Circle them. It's a shooter. Shooters are about the circle, okay? RPGs and strategy games are about thinking. Shooters are about circles. Also, a spider killed me. Shooters are strong.
Get the fuck back here?
I died.
No, I mean the spider.
Oh.
No, you're over there. I'm coming with a car. In a second. But yeah. So that's just the upside for us. Like, our backlog is more like, okay, here's a game we can finish up, and like one of the longest we are currently sitting on is, well, Borderlands, and then maybe Borderlands 2, but like, yeah, in terms of new games, most we have already done, like, for example...
Driver, come in.
Whoa!
Where are you even?
God! I teleported to your seat.
Great.
Now I am leaving it.
Let's maybe heal up the car first before we engage.
Yes, we're doing that.
I mean, we also wanted to play Outward on stream once. You still have Pikmin 2 at the very least on stream.
Oh god,
and I think you thought about Digimon World?
I thought about Digimon World, but Digimon World is definitely... I need to be emotionally ready to get to Monochromon's shop again.
Just skip it. Make it last.
Here's the thing. If I do Digimon World, it's gonna be a 100% town one. Okay?
Just complete city. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. That's doable. Because if you have a problem with Monochromon's shop, you will have problem with like actually 100%ing Digimon World.
I just wanted...
Not because of the arena fights, anything, but because of the curling.
The what?
The curling.
The curling is bad, but like I just need to beat them.
Yeah, curling is... You talking about Penguin one. To get it into the city curling. That's easy. Beating Metal Mamamon at curling. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's the stuff I don't want to do. It's like,
Yeah.
there's some stuff in video games where I'm like, okay, I want to do it. For example, just do the side missions.
The crawling thing and stuff is really just if you're like really into the game and want to keep playing and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Otherwise, no. Yeah, go back there.
What? We don't need to kill the spiders.
We need to kill it.
No.
We need to kill it. See? I feel much better now. Oh, another spider, but
Let's
no
look for
cars. Yeah. And just like if we encounter a spider, let's at least kill it, okay?
Okay. Okay. Like there's a few things. Like for example, if I do Pikmin 2, for example, I would also like to just collect everything.
Well, that is 100% if you collect everything.
Okay, yeah.
Well, 100% in the main story mode, not the challenge mode.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I think the thing I have with video games is that I just want to finish. I don't want to finish all of them. I just always want to finish them with some, goal that feels fitting,
Your sentence makes no sense, but I get you.
Yeah.
You don't want to 100% necessarily. Only if you really like it and want to do it.
Yeah. Oh, there's the cars.
A bit too close to the car.
Okay.
Too close.
God, I couldn't drive backwards.
No? The problem is you try to shoot it.
No,
Yes. Just circle it, please. Okay?
Okay,
That's all I want from you.
okay, we just need to kill one more car.
Because if you don't circle, they hit us. And if they hit us, we die.
Yeah.
Then we have to make a very bad Dune movie. Without the worm. And the Z-fighting drifter. Look.
What?
Yeah. For me, do you see it? For me it's gone now, she said.
Oh.
Should have looked immediately.
I looked immediately and I didn't see it. Sorry.
Then your immediate is not immediate enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I just want to do finish some goals that feel right for the game, That's more like it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
Digimon,
weird
your
sometimes.
goal is to get Digimon
Yeah.
back to the city. Like, even getting all Digimon is more than expected, actually.
I know, but like, I mean, rebuild the city. Okay, then I'm gonna take it seriously.
Yeah. Get them all.
Similarly, it sometimes it's just weird because, like, for example, when I look at Ghostwire Tokyo, for some reason, I did want to do all the side stuff, so I guess I did, but also
100% is for a game that actually brings you lots of joy. That's
Yeah.
what it's for.
okay.
So much XP.
Fair point. We're almost at level 55. Damn.
See?
Okay, where is the last car?
And I technically still need to do my amazing cultivation simulator run I wanted to do on Tribulation 9.
Yeah, I mean, at least on that one, you don't need to watch out for the story.
Yes,
We did that.
we did the story.
Hooray.
And I did not get Carpal Tunnel.
Yes,
Isn't that great?
but there's one.
Circles, please.
Yeah, that was it, by the way. So now we're... Okay,
Another car.
I need to drive away. Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. What did you want to say?
I wanted to say that I forgot actually. Oh wait, no, there's the next car station, and next put in the.
We were kind of lucky with Paradox game actually. Like Crusader Kings 2 with the coalition system and the permanent Gavelkin start killed it for us. Crusader Kings 3, we hate the tech system, so we don't play it.
And it has Gavelkind.
Yes.
Like,
For no good reason, except for, no, you don't need to block, do something different then Stellaris, we didn't like the introduction of the strata system because it turned it from a more, let's say, ideologically agnostic thing into everything as a strata system somehow.
Everything is kind of capitalistic.
Or like every hive mind has drones and other stuff, even though technically you could do all round, like all-purpose robots or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why we fell off there. So luckily we have no time pressure for those games.
I mean, it's funny to at least see that you now have you now can put out children to hunt.
Yeah,
That's a good feature actually, because it's dumb. But also, I mean, the other thing that comes to mind there is the fact that, yeah, but like most games we kind of play on the side, you know. For example, I play like 1 round or so of maybe Delta Force per day, simply because, you know, I just want to have a bit of progress there. That's like not a big thing. You know, I might stream it from time to time if there's new stuff, but we're sometimes playing some Helldivers on the side, but everyone in the group is not playing Helldivers mainly now.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that we're saying it back, you know, we don't want to play it. It's a fun game. It's just also, you know, just we don't want to burn out on it. So, yeah.
That's like one thing. Also, well, it's a shooter game, and
But the one good shooter game you like.
no, the good shooter game I like is Payday 2.
Okay, fair point. And there we sometimes still keep working on
Yeah.
getting DSOD done.
Right now we're playing Monster Hunter Frontier.
Ah, yeah, we're back to Frontier because, okay, we actually played a bunch of Wilds recently because, you know, they added Arch-Tempered Radar, which, like, god damn it, it really is just... It really is just the Zenith, but kind of worse, and I know why, because it's just not as intense. It has a little bit more of pizzazz to it, but it's not like... Okay. Frontier excels at one singular thing really, really well, and that is contrast. I know it probably sounds a bit weird, but it is really fucking good at that. We need to kill someone here, so...
Okay.
Basically, it's a game where you start as, you know, just your typical Monster Hunter schmuck. Just a hunter. And then you have to work your way up.
Get some more styles.
Get some more, and then you get, like, different styles. And you're like, oh, hey, nice. Those are some side grades, you know. Some are a bit better, you know, some are a bit better for certain weapons or for certain monsters, some less. That's cool. But generally, you're like, okay. The stuff you're doing is, like, generally a big improvement. Oh, you have some... Oh, that looks like a caustic... Okay, caustic justice just...
Probably not that good. Yes?
But one of the crucial things is that when you definitely feel like, oh hey, I have a lot more abilities on top of what on top of my previous, standard abilities, because you get, and there in high rank you get a lot of stuff. Then you hit G rank, and G rank is such a transformative experience because you unlock extreme style, meaning holy shit, you are so much more stronger. Like, you can run with a drawn weapon. You have like completely bonkers, like really strong abilities compared to what the main game gives you. Like the main series, like, oh hey, what do you mean? What do you mean? I can just heal with a lance? Like, the lance is a support weapon and a really strong one. Nice level up. Oh. So like that's impressive. Oh, there's Minerva. Yeah, die. I think we actually... Okay, Minerva squad just respawned. Interesting. Do we want to go over and look if the... Oh yeah, the chest has respawned. So that's just kind of...
I like that it has several walls. Like from low rank to high rank, you fight against frontier espinas, which is like you bounce. If you want to enough, you bounce off of it. So you either change weapon or use specific moves on some weapons. To actually beat it, then there's like, to get into G rank you need to fight, for example, Hardcore Teostra, which makes so many explosions, but the explosions also because of, well, there's... Teostra makes explosion with self-made gunpowder, basically, lore-wise. And in Frontier they apparently thought, like, let's make it realistic, and you can't see shit.
Yeah.
And then you G-rank.
Like, you really go through this wall and then you unlock suddenly, like, a whole new style, and it just changes how you feel the game, and G-rank monsters are strong, and then you start playing Zenith, and, like, the Zenith monsters are way different in how they feel. And, like, I think the big part is also that the Zenith monsters lean way heavier into this idea of part destruction, which is great, because there's always this idea of part destruction in Monster Hunter, but when you look at, for example, the Zeniths, it's more like, okay, they have the Zenith part, and the Zenith part is actually the key thing because it kind of enhances all of their abilities, and if you destroy it, it goes away. And well, the interesting part is, if you compare it to Wilds, Arch-Tempered Radau has a little bit more pizzazz on the wings, and so, leaves electric puddles behind that then explode after a time, This is, in fact, kind of neat. But it doesn't really add a lot to the fight because they're very easily avoidable, they don't do a lot of damage, and they're just kind of small. Meanwhile...
The only interesting thing about them is kind of that the hurt box is a lot bigger than you think. Otherwise, pretty unremarkable.
Yeah, actually we need to turn here a bunch of shit in. So, it's like, okay, but then you fight Baogurumu, I think was it called.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's strong. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like really fucking strong. But You also have to destroy the arms to get it done. But the arms, you know, spread explosion stuff.
Basically the
What?
early Monster Hunter Betelgeuse, technically.
Oh yeah,
Like
basically
it's an explosion, gigantic explosion wyvern that has vents all over its body and the gas that can
Is
ignite.
your mission accomplished?
and basically what happens is that, yeah, it expels the gas. The gas, you know, then explodes. But if you destroy the arms, it just loses the complete explosion part on its attacks on one side. That feels incredible because let me tell you, those explosions are big and they are powerful, and you literally are just like, oh wow, my whole life has just turned so much easier. And that's the thing. In why it's just oh yeah, okay, it doesn't do it anymore. It's a little bit easier now, but like again, the contrast is huge. And some monsters do it again better, some do it worse. But like, for example, also Plesiov is a great example actually. Because it legitimately turns a lot of its attacks into like gel puddles. Goop, yeah. And
Give me a shout if I can help you. So the vault is real? I wouldn't have believed this planet had anything valuable on it.
it like, and it traps you and kills you really fast if you know, don't watch out. And like, oh okay, that's cool because it really changes how you know, Plesiov attacks and how it feels, because before that it's a, you know, a fight with it wobbles around the arena and has like long range precise attacks. Now it leaves minefields behind, and that's just cool. But you know, if you destroy the part, well, it's back to normal Plesiov, and that's like, it's such a relief. No shit, like holy shit, it's such a relief actually. Okay, we have Codebreaker analysis and I guess Road's End. Where's Road's End? Oh yeah, the other direction. Well, I guess we go the other direction, kill Ajax, and then keep going.
Do I have... I would like to...
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area. Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate.
Is explosive a good damage type, like 3 times explosive?
I think it's pretty good. I don't think explosive is that good.
Because I have this here.
Oh yeah, this one that's good.
Wait.
Higher base damage.
Yeah. Not higher.
I would definitely take the higher base damage then.
Oh, this is even higher. Only 2 shots, but still.
Yeah, 2 shots, but like, you know.
Most affect your lives. Before you answer, Atlas.
700 damage with a pistol?
That's not bad.
And I guess, what else do I have to do? Technically I should do a Battle Brothers campaign.
Excellent. Another valued customer.
Did I just...
I am Atlas, and you too can see what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands.
Okay.
Hello. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Okay, time to grab a car and...
More questing.
Right.
I will be very happy when you come to Pikmin 2 streaming.
Enough walking.
Oh, But
Yeah.
the
We just unlocked that one.
you can stop for a second. I'm bugged.
Oh.
What is that? Mine seed? Gunner seed.
Oh, there's more than one.
Yes. Although it will pain to see me you restarting Pikmin 2 a lot. But what can you do?
Or I will just commit to the March of the Red Army. It will march.
You can do that only so long until you run out of Pikmin.
I know, but there will always be enough Pikmin in the Pikmin mines.
It's not like you can lose. If you have no Pikmin left, they just spawn another mine, like another seed. Nope. You fucked up.
Well, I guess that's it. Let's get a better car for that. Because we have to drive a long way anyway, so let's get the racer, I guess.
The only thing you need to keep in mind if you want to collect everything, don't let the violet ones die.
Yeah, I know that. That's like, the violet ones are, I think, important for a few things.
Yes.
But like, they are just in generally so good.
Not only for a few things, if you want every treasure.
Okay. Thank you, Invisible Wall.
Yes, thank you. You need 100 violet pigments for one specific item.
So, let me guess, because it needs 200.
1,000.
Oh.
Violet pigment carry as much as 10 pigment.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing then. This is a long way.
Along Huawei.
Hate camp.
What? Hate camp?
Yeah, hate camp.
Is there all the hate?
I don't know, but it's called hate camp. Like... okay, where to go? Okay, over there.
I mean, our current gaming schedule is basically fighting a widowed dog, and every 2 fights in Monster Hunter Frontier, we tap out into Ragnarok Online and feed a small bird.
Yeah, but currently we have killing a big flappy thing that mostly kills us due to stupid reasons.
Yeah, the explosive wyvern. So, where do we need to go?
Here, apparently. There's someone in there, and...
Out.
Okay, fuck. Let me just kill them really fast. I caught bits of the Tales from Borderlands stream. I don't know much about Telltale, but much as about how the company went under. Okay, you know what? When it comes to Telltale, I can definitely tell you it's basically just, they kind of started just crunching out games that stopped selling because, you know, okay, basically they made The Walking Dead. People like The Walking Dead. They made a few more of the, you know, that style games, you know, with don't think we can get over there.
Maybe with the
Probably in a later mission, this will open up.
or there's a road. There's
No.
a road.
Yeah, but the road is going up here.
Yes, still. Can we look? See, maybe we can get. Wait a second. Hey, I said wait. Wait, not drive back.
Okay.
So I was thinking, look, we can get down there, and then we can open it up.
I guess so. So basically we need to drive around and go from the below.
Mm-hmm.
If this isn't like another part where we technically need to come back later.
Well, we will see that fast.
Yeah. But yeah, basically made the Walking Dead games really popular. You know, get some other suggestions, like for example making Tales from the Borderlands get really popular, and the higher ups at Telltale basically go, hey, if we just make more with if we make more games with a big name attached to it, more money. And the answer was actually no. People just didn't want. Okay, yeah, we can't activate it, so we have to come back here later. That was a kind of pointless excursion.
Sadly, actually. Mm-hmm. I wish you could like collect it beforehand.
Yeah, that would have been great. Okay. I'm killing the thing still.
Sure. You.
But yeah, basically they just started shoveling them out, which also was that, you know, the quality kind of went down because a lot of times it's more like it's just, you know, oh hey, we could get our hands on IPX, make a game. That was just what they did. They just did so many of them, where it stopped being, you know, passion projects. Like, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with, you know, the original The Walking Dead ones, because that was clearly, those were clearly games they made because, you know, they wanted them to do. And similarly, Tales from the Borderlands was also very clearly made by people who wanted to make the game. The problem is just that everything else just became this as well. And they just got stuck in a loop of they bought more IPs and shoveled out more games, and less people were playing the games. Like, at some point, they just had a Game of Thrones game, and everyone was just Game of Thrones, Batman. Everyone was like, what is the point of them even? Okay, I guess.
Interesting maneuver.
I call it evasion mortale. That was 100% planned. Yeah. That's the thing. They just shoveled too much out, and then they went bankrupt. And yeah, I mean, what do you expect at that point? I mean, the good part. I mean, okay.
Then let's hope that Sunrise doesn't have the same fate.
Sunrise?
Sunrise are the Gundam makers, right?
Oh yeah, right now. That's true.
I fear for them a bit. At
I-
least, like, while they may not be making good shows right now, they're still popular.
Oh yeah, I don't think they will go under because the whole like the Gunpla safety net is just going really strong, and they can still rely on the fact that they can just sell more merch from their backlog because
They can also now, if this goes on, sell a lot of the writers. Because for like half this show, nothing happened.
God damn it! Like, it's just so sad watching Crooks right now because it's like I know people are like it's the best show ever, but like I'm sorry, it's just not. It's not bad, but it's just so mediocre because it's the basic structure of a Crooks episode is, oh, here's something that could get interesting, and then either they just let it fall, or don't follow up on it, and they just dangle something else in front of your face. And to a degree, ironically, the current dangling of this episode is, on some level, the most interesting they have done so far, but really falls apart the moment you start thinking about it a little bit more.
What's your point?
I would need to spoiler episode 6 of Gundam Quarks. Question mark to chat. Is this okay to spoiler that and some stuff of the old series, actually? So the older series, plural. Because there are so many points that just... The thing is, if now the last 6 episodes actually have meaning and do shit, cool. But like, we had 6 episodes. Okay, it's fine. Good. If that's the only message from chat, I will just go ahead. So the thing is, the big part is that Crooks is playing in an alternate timeline to the UC, so basically original Gundam universe, where Zeon, the fascists, won the 1-year war. So a few things about that. Not a bad setup, and it goes for it brings up a few things that are interesting and might even go for one of them or something. Because we need to go below the bridge. Because basically now they're because the Zeon, so the fascists won, and now they basically have infighting, the same thing they had in the original show also. And it's basically said that Giren and
Ice cream day! Oh snap! It's ice cream day! Rocky Road! I'm mood! Oh, I'm in the mood for ice cream day! oh dear God, what was that? Oh, you were recording that? Dude, that is so mean! You are so mean, Derek. I am not sharing my ice cream with you. It's Rocky Road, too. Oh, I heard. I just need the access code for today. No, Derek. It was your day to have the access code. I'm on personal ice cream leave of absence. Code 3.5.31 in the manual clearly states. Then where is the code? Oh, you had it. I saw you. Oh, no, that is bad. Oh, I screwed up big time. Did you do, Derek? I might have played hooky to go check out the world's largest bullet. I think I left it there. Left the access code. Something that jeopardizes all of our lives, that's all of them, at the world's largest bullet? Yes, correct. I got ice cream.
You know what? A+ writing, sorry. I totally get his problems with Derek. Totally normal problems in the post-apocalyptic wasteland.
You got ice cream.
You got ice cream. I would also just be like, yeah, this is bad, but I have ice cream, so I do not really care. Okay, 2 things. We're gonna switch areas here. Second, I have to really go to the toilet for 1 second.
And when you come back, maybe you will get past the part that Gundam Quarks plays in an alternate timeline where they have just won.
Yeah. a second. Just doing a small adjustment here. Doing this and also hi bot and bye bot. Okay, so kind of main point. Giran Zabi and Celia Zabi basically fighting for power over Xeon. And Kelia is basically going to Site 6, a neutral colony, for something. What we don't know, there are just some speculations. And the episode literally is called The Assassination of Kelia Zabi. It doesn't happen. They talk once about it. A great bait title, by the way. It's not even the central plot of the episode. Anyway.
Haven't you tried Engorge yet? What's stopping you? Side effects? Are a few seeping boils going to stop you from satisfying the woman you can never obtain? It's time to try Engorge, and you'll be seeping
In progress report. I've acquired the necessary pieces and the mission is on schedule. The detonator should be prepared by the time you have acquired the code.
Okay, so basically that is just the setup of, okay, who is trying to do what there. And then there's the big reveal that Bask a character from Mobile Suit Gundam, Zeta Gundam, is also there.
Engorge, the only product ever to be personally endorsed by notorious ladies man, Mr. Shank.
Yeah, so this shit is tits, guys. You should see what my bitch thinks of me now. Her name is Chad Nina, and she...
My mission is accomplished. When you have the code, rendezvous at our previous location. Athena out.
Okay. For context, during Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, he led a faction called the Titans in the Federation, which were basically just there to suppress whatever was left of Xeon, and they went full fascism, like full on. They were really shitty people, just period. Okay, whatever. Now he shows up and it's like, oh, he's also trying to do a thing. Which is interesting. Oh. Okay. I just used the carve. Okay. Let's just go back. And you're like, oh, okay. And then it's revealed that they brought in into Site 6, concealed, the Psycho Gundam. A thing from Zeta. And you're like, oh. Okay, that's interesting. Because the Psycho Gundam was a fucking menace. Then you actually start thinking about why the fuck is the Psycho Gundam here? Like, just completely. Like, here's the thing. The setup is, you know, during Zeta, so in the original timeline, basically the Gundams from the Federation were a bit superior, and the Earth Federation just crushed Xeon completely with their superior, you know, everything actually. Just they had more resources, more manpower, the better suits. Later on, and the Federation just completely crushed everything that was there from Xeon. And the stuff that remained from Xeon, especially after the Zabis were dead, fled with an asteroid into deep space. That's the original timeline, okay? In the new timeline, Xeon, you know, Char Aznable stole the Gundam, and so Xeon actually develops all the Gundams. So that's a big part for once, which literally turns out that, you know, they produced suits called Gelgok that look like Federation suits, but are well, Xeon suits. I hate it because Galgop, were actually Xeon suits in the original timeline and they look different, but who cares? It's just one detail. So basically, the Gundam technology is with Xeon. But also a key difference is they're basically just in kind of a stalemate. They have a ceasefire, but the Federation is still there.
Atlas strives to provide the best in automated flight.
How the fuck did the Federation develop the Psycho Gundam? Why is it called Psycho Gundam? I know that Gundam was the original designation, but that project got stolen by Cha. Like, if anything, this should have been something new they developed from the ground up, because again, their whole data is gone. Like, it was so fucking gone that even in the original timeline, when they where the original crew could flee Site 7, the Federation was still just trying to develop other mobile suits. In the meantime, without the data of the RX 97, it's like, what's 98? RX 98 was it, I think. So like, you just sit there being like, okay, how the fuck did they just develop a monster? Like, you need to keep in mind, the Psycho Gundam is 3 times the size of a normal mobile suit. It's a monster. But it's also based on the Gundam technology, which they lost. And why do they keep calling it Gundam when Xeon now develops the Gundams? And why is it the fucking Psycho Gundam again? When, like, the Psycho Gundam was a thing they developed because it was quote-unquote peace times and they wanted to suppress people. They are technically still at war, so...
We're here. This is the detonator. Time to take the fight to Atlas. I'll monitor your progress and provide support from here. Good luck.
Who are your leaders? Who makes the decisions that will
Ah.
affect your lives? Before you answer, Atlas.
Coming out of the dust nasty up there, ain't it?
Bridging the gap. I know where that is going.
Sugar, I've got another job for you. Stop on by.
Okay. So, you see my problem, right? So,
From my perspective, you're very incoherent, so no.
What is?
From my perspective, you're very incoherent, so no.
Basically,
I don't see what your problem is there.
Basically, Crooks brought back a character
Because,
that makes sense. The character's like, yeah, okay, he lives. But he suddenly has,
I'm just saying, like, Xeon didn't have the Gundam technology and called their big suppression machine the Psycho Gundam. So
no, that's a Federation suit. The
I'm
Psycho
talking
Gundam,
about the original timeline.
An original timeline.
Yeah. So logically, it's not weird that the Federation calls it Gundam if Xeon has the Gundam. Because the other way around it also happened.
No.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. The Xeon called all their own developments by different names. Those were mobile armors and mobile suits.
Psycho Gundam.
When the Psycho Gundam was made, the Xeon didn't exist anymore.
No. But the Psycho Gundam was made by...
Psycho Gundam was made by Anaheim Electronics.
And Anaheim Electronics is...
It's a Federation corporation.
Okay. Oh, well, then I don't follow UC that much.
Yeah, it just makes not a lot of sense that, something... They literally threw the Psycho Gundam in because everyone's like, oh, it's the Psycho Gundam. And I just sit there being like, but why would the Federation make the Psycho Gundam instead of, just making a new mobile suit design?
But what you just added to your whole explanation makes a lot more sense, but you should have started with that one. If you want to complain about the Psycho Gundam being there and having that name.
Yeah, it's like...
No, not yet. I'm just saying you're bad at explaining.
Yeah, which is so weird to me because, you know, they have...
Weird that you're bad at explaining?
No, sorry, I wanted with the Psycho Gundam. Because...
No, we're at you're bad at explaining. That's where we're at.
Okay. Because... Just okay,
you're bad at explaining because...
Sorry, I wanted to say...
I will not let you go on until you address the point.
I'm sorry, I'm bad at explaining. I will open with the sensible stuff now, okay? So, but yeah, the naming is one thing I just have a problem with because, again, the Gundam project just left their hands. Why would the Federation keep naming it Gundams when the Gundams were the thing the enemy uses? That's just weird. Because Gundam wasn't a name for
I think that's more nitpicky than anything else. They could just do it out of spite.
It's nitpicky, but it also just is like...
They could just do it out of spite. I think you're overreacting instead of actually critiquing the show.
No, it you know, you could say it's a bit nitpicky, but also
it's not
really.
A bit nitpicky. It's very nitpicky.
Okay. And it still doesn't make sense that they're building the Psycho Gundam because, like... Because they're basically saying, oh, hey, we developed the cyber new types in a response to the new types, which is like... Xeon also doesn't field a lot of them, and there aren't a lot. This was established in the beginning that Xeon themselves is just... has like a few new types, but not many. Like, what is the point here? It's like... Wouldn't it make more sense if they... Oh, we need to kill probably one of the spiders. Well, something called skyscraper here.
Whee!
Ah!
Whee! It flew.
It definitely flew.
Well, my minimap is bugged, so I can't help you.
Yeah, skyscraper is here.
Oh, they're still up there.
Oh,
They're on the skybox.
and not with me.
For me, yes.
Okay. Let's actually look for skyscraper. It's apparently somewhere here. And it's a spider. So yeah, it's just it's just weird to me that they are suddenly taking out the look, we made a gigantic, like a huge fuck off Gundam mobile suit, when it's more like, shouldn't you all actually be gearing up for war again? Because you clearly still want to crush Xeon, and like, why do you invest your resources in... Again, during Zeta, this Psycho Gundam made sense because they wanted something to easily suppress small resistance forces.
Maybe it's up the...
I don't think it's up there, but probably just not triggering in some form.
Yeah, that's where we probably need to go up there.
You can't go up there. That's isolated. So like, yeah. It just doesn't make a lot of sense if you think about it. If they wanted revenge and they had good pilots,
do you want to keep harping that one point?
It's just, it's just weird. Period. You could definitely say maybe nitpicky, but it's still one of those things that's just like, could be done better. Oh. I'm just Googling really quickly. I hate the fact there. Apparently it will not spawn for us because we're on playthrough 2 and we have to beat it on playthrough 1 first.
That's odd.
That's very odd.
Because we can't go back to playthrough 1, right?
We can actually, but then we need to do the DLC stuff in it. We need to do this DLC stuff again. So it's not really sensible to do. I will drive around again and maybe it spawns then, but because someone says just take another round and then it does. But otherwise others say no, you need to do it on playthrough 1 first. It's just a bit glitched. Yeah. It's just I'm just having my problems with Crooks because it's basically a show that is kind of selling itself on there might be something cool happening next week. And I don't know, maybe I'm just not someone who's like easily excited about the prospect of something cool happening next time that you can, you know, theorize for a week about, and then, you know, something else happens and something new is getting teased and you're like, oh, let's theorize about that, because that seems to be the loop right now. Just dangle something, people theorize, then just half-assed follow up on it, but put something else, dangle something else, and they will theorize again. No, doesn't seem to spawn. That just means we're going to for the main mission, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're rewatching Dr. House on the side, and wow, a show where they have a setup in an episode and a full payoff in the same episode.
And setting up several other things in the same episode.
That have payoffs over multiple seasons even. Like, wow, a show that keeps on that keeps building on its own thematics and topics. Oh wow, like, It's just a weird thing for me, because like if characters are just like, I feel a lot of stuff in, you know, Crooks and a lot of current series are more like characters are not defined. You have like small cutouts and people just headcanon a lot of shit onto it. Or, you know, it's so vague that everyone can be like, oh no, you know, this fits to me as well. And like, it's just vague. It's not even a big defined part. And then you have stuff like, and you look at Dr. House and you're like, oh hey, what the characters think and feel is like very, very, very clearly defined. Oh, thank you, they built another barricade. We have to shoot through this.
Sure.
The Atlas Corporation was going to take this
Free XP.
I mean, yeah. As you pointed out, characters, like even in the original Gundam, were a bit better defined in their scenes. It's not like there's no character, let's call it character definition for this conversation right now, but going on, like, but we have like Machu, who is sporty and can't talk with her mom, I guess. That's some character definition.
Like, she is shockingly generic, actually.
And then there's Nyan, and she's a fugitive, I think, was it called?
An immigrant. But like...
and apparently there's racism going on, okay.
It's discrimination, not racism. Let's just be clear.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I think that's also...
Like, okay, that's something. But... a character isn't like only defined by which kind of discrimination they experience, you know?
Like, that's probably another thing that just irks me, because this superficiality of the conflict, you know, the social conflict. Like, they're like, oh hey, there are immigrants. By the way, you will not hear more. There are immigrants who struggle and live in the ghetto, and they are looked down upon and get brutalized. Since episode 1, there has been no greater insight into anything. It's just, yes, this is definitely about, you know, discrimination.
Yeah.
But, like, it is also just so utterly vague that you can just slap everything onto it. You can just say, oh yeah, it's about discrimination, and just put everything into it that you might like, because it's just not, like, talking about anything specific. Ugh.
I've never seen anything like this.
And
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it's so vague, you could do, like, interpret pretty much anything on top of it.
like, I can totally see that, you know, if you talk about discrimination in any form of fictional setup, like, you know, be it, you know, immigration, discrimination, etc., you will inevitably have the parallel just break
You
down.
should stop doing that. You got several ammunitions that I needed.
No, there was just one.
No.
Okay.
And even if it was just one,
Still wrong, I know.
stop pressing E. Like holding it.
Okay. Like, I know that any metaphor or parallel will just inevitably fall apart, because you can't be...
It will break down on some level sooner or later, yes.
Yes, but it still feels like, you know, go into some specifics and talk about your setting instead of just waving at the general concept.
Let's get out of here.
Because the moment you do that, it feels a lot like Oh yeah, look, we're totally talking about you know, social justices and shit. But you know, we don't actually need to talk about the hard stuff. Everyone else can just think the part, and that's the part that really annoys me, you know? Also, it's interesting that you have a Gatling gun and would shoot electrical orbs. Just, okay. That was a decision. Yep. We definitely will take the racer though, because we need to drive to the complete other end of the map. What killed us now?
I presume we did.
In case of flood,
Let's get moving.
Yeah. Long story short, I'm still interested in how if this show actually, you know, catches the, you know, gets to some point in the end, but it's kind of a drag, and you know, the fact that people seem to just keep praising it for what potentially could come next. I'm like, can we just talk about what media does right now instead of potentially does next? Because that last part feels very unearned, actually.
It's kind of the same thing they did with Witch from Mercury, and when it was over, they kind of still were like, what implications it might have, because in the end, the show got to nothing except corporations good, but only if the right girlfriend is at the top.
Yeah, that's the thing, that the show literally ended with government actually evil and has big laser. Corporations
somewhere.
may be better when the right person is at the top, and you're like, oh, that's kind of a bad message, actually.
At least it has one.
I guess it's just not a good one. But you know, also, people still pretend as if Prospera was just like the big schemer, and like, sorry, everything she did amounted to nothing, really. Why is everyone still pretending
I've got another job.
the stuff is there? Like the stuff that. Like, why is it like, oh hey, here's stuff that we, you know, that everyone thought she would do, then didn't do. Oops. And now everyone's like, no, she definitely did do something like that. It's like, sorry, but I don't know. Maybe I am not able to keep up a version of a character in my mind that just has been disproven to exist. But like, again, a lot of online discourse about Gundam nowadays just doesn't get the stench of tourism of it. It really feels like a lot of people came in with Witch from Mercury and now do everything they can to pretend they were always fans and were always there and know everything about the show, and nothing more than, you know, when people talk about, you know, the current show in the UC, and it's just like, you clearly have not understood the UC and its topics. Like, there's a lot of stuff about that everyone like, why are you interested in this but not, you know, the bigger points around it? Like, for example, you know, a big thing I heard is like, oh, you know, the current trio is it's a mirror, it's a parallel to the Lala, Cha and Amurul thing. Yes, there is definitely a trio going on. Probably Shuji will die. it's a bad one. Like, here's the thing. Lala was an interesting character because of her, because she was basically introduced very, very late in the show. You know, there were like over 20 episodes where, you know, we had character development for Amuro and Sharp and, you know, between each other, and they were very much, you know, built out and clear. So Lala kind of just came into that conflict in the end, and she was interesting because she was this very sad inevitability from the beginning. Like, everyone knew she would die trying to connect, you know, two people that are obsessed with each other and will kill each other inevitably. And also just kill a lot of people in the process on the side. Because that was one of the main topics of Gundam. That, you know, the whole new type thing is basically, oh yeah, you know, people can now connect with their minds. And it didn't stop war, it made war actually even worse. And the two people, like, at the center of this whole conflict, like, she literally tried to connect both of them to kind of find a solution, and died in the process. Whoops. So this isn't just a point of so, like, the trio is not just a trio because it's a trio because of it had a meaning. Loop the loop, okay? What the fuck?
Oh, there's loop somewhere and you should loop it. Makes sense, right?
Okay. Okay, I'm selling shit as well. Yeah, there was always, you know, a narrative purpose behind it, and now it's more like, oh look, it mirrors it. But it doesn't really have a narrative point.
I mean, I'm at least glad that the beginning of the envious love triangle shit,
I guess,
got sidetracked by another dangling.
Yeah. So, like, that thing was, I know people told me, oh no, it's not a love. It was a love triangle. It was for one episode. They literally did all the bullshit, and now it's over. So wonderful. It was hopefully. So yes, it was not only a love triangle. It was also fucking pointless. Great. Okay, we need to get over there, so that knocks out. No.
Teach him a lesson! What are you looking at? All right, boys, take him out!
Okay, we should be able... There, bridging the gap. It's down here. Yeah, it's literally where we were already, but, anyway. But yeah, that's currently the stuff,
Stuff?
What? Yeah, that's the stuff that's currently just annoying us a bit, because I was looking forward to a new show. And it's just kind of mid. I'm like, I'm genuinely looking forward if there might be.
Hey, so I guess I was wrong. I thought you were gonna be cool and help me get out of here. But, you would not believe the shit I have to put up with, okay? The Admiral just made me French toast out of a sock and some freaking gum. Mate, all bets are off. I'm gonna have to kill you now. Sorry.
Huh. I'm still wondering, like, I know the UC. Could you?
I can't drive from over here into it. No.
You can't.
Gearbox! That's a bit embarrassing, actually.
And this is embarrassing.
Yeah. It's just a little bit embarrassing.
It still fascinates me how Gundam started really strong. Then it got into problems, but survived somehow.
Yeah.
Then there was Iron Blood Orphans, which I think is from the newer shows the best by far. And then we have Witch from Mercury and Crooks, and those are pretty mid again.
I mean, honestly, I think Gundam always had some good shows, but like they always, I think the biggest problem they always had is that they fell back on, oh, let's remake the UC again, which is, oh, we are getting attacked. Oh wow. That was just kind of embarrassing. Your squad sucks, Ceresia. Sure thing. Like I think the best part about Gundam was always when they.
Okay. Admiral Mikey, log file number 1. I've just arrived on Pandora and have been investigating where Commandant Steele failed. I mean, other than getting by a plate of calamari. Admiral, I expect orders as to my current mission soon. I'll reply when I receive them. General Alfonso Knox, out.
Yeah, let's collect all the audio logs and...
Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
Get out of here.
But like, the thing is, I think a Gundam show is always kind of the most interesting when it starts talking about either its own topics or, you know, actually makes a comment on the original show. And some did that. You know, maybe the execution was a bit rough, but they did. Double O did. Like, Double O's whole conclusion is an answer, like, is a commentary on the UC. Which, you know, is in my opinion like a way more interesting parallel than, oh, they did a trio again. Wow.
General Knox update to Admiral Mikey, log file 2. Do I really have to say that every time? Seems a bit verbose when updating you on my current actions and ordeals. Anyway, perhaps this is some kind of a joke, sir. I've begun stockpiling the munitions for what I believe to be the mission at hand. That is retaking Pandora to ensure our control over alien technology, which ensures our intergalactic dominance. When I received a package from you marked orders, urgent. Its contents included a mixtape, 14 sponges, and what I believe to be melted chocolate. I expect this situation to be rectified shortly. General Knox, out.
I kind of love that his whole thing is just, I want to do my job, why are you also incompetent?
I feel kind of bad for him. Even his superiors are really, really stupid.
I do feel bad for him. But like...
I have to say, if you think about it, like, Witch from Mercury is technically also a trio, and Iron Blood Orphans has also a trio.
Yeah, but like Iron Blooded Orphans kind of ends the trio with the answer of love triangles, monogamy is a scam. Just saying.
Yep.
So that topic should have been finished. Okay.
I don't like the baddest Devastator. Those missiles.
Yeah, can't help you here.
I know. But I can kill it.
Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't want to kill it on my own, so... Ah, well. Let's just kill the Battlestar Galactica droids.
General Knox update to Ed.
I think it bugged.
Sad.
We can restart it.
If only they had a way to sort those things.
Yeah.
Okay. The depot access code is now blue, yellow,
That's
cyan.
that's not what we wanted. No.
That's too hard for your
And only you are
outside
hearing
brains
it.
to grapple. I've also made this handy
Ah.
Ron, word to remember. BICO. Just remember
New
BICO.
orders?
Orders.
Blue,
Yeah, one or the other.
yellow. General Knox update to Admiral Mikey, log file 2.
Okay,
Do I really have to say that?
and the other one.
Seems a bit verbose when updating you on my current actions and ordeals. Anyway, perhaps this is some kind of a joke, sir. I've begun stock. General Knox update to Admiral, for God's
I need to
sakes,
read
I'm
it.
not saying that anymore. Jeez. I still have not received further mission orders despite re-establishing the Crimson Lance outpost on the highway to ensure the security of the depot and control transportation. I even retrofitted our soldier force with newer and more energy-efficient weaponry, increasing our efficiency by 12%. Admiral, I expect a full report within the hour, or I will be bringing this matter to a higher authority. Knocks out.
You know, not a big surprise that the Atlas Corporation just kind of dissolved when Hyperion is assaulted. Like, they apparently sent their only sensible commander to Pandora. He died here, and now, whoops. That's probably also one of the things I kind of disliked about Witch from Mercury. Like, they did this whole thing about, oh, corporations rule everything. And then they were just, not really. There's still a government, and it's just like, why? Why didn't you fully...
And it spawns a solar cannon out of thin air.
Yeah, like, why didn't they go for full, oh, hey, the companies rule everything? Okay.
Maybe it's time you should see Dr. Zed about Engorge. It'll prescribe to almost anyone. Hell, he's not even a doctor.
Walking in front door of the depot is not an option. The code requires for the side utility enemies. Be cautious.
Oh, there's the last one. Well,
Need help?
yeah, we're clearing up a lot. Nice, then we have that one out. Let's just keep going here. Oh well. I do wonder if there's gonna be like an open beta for EU5. Or if it's just like, you know, wait for the game, like everyone else, pleb.
So you want me to share, huh?
No. Certainly nothing. Oh yeah. When it comes out, what would be the first nation you would like to play in EU5?
I don't know if it's the first nation I would like to play, but I think we should do everyone plays the region they were born in, roughly,
I mean, yeah.
approximately.
I'm not sure if I've offended you in some previous life or exactly revenge by watching me unravel the seams. I received your sit rep written with magic marker on the back of a cupcake. These cats are cool. And misspelled cool. I did work my entire life for this position. This echo is to inform you that I will be running the operation from here and will be ignoring all further transmissions from you. Goodbye.
Fair point.
Yep, fair point. It's completely understandable. Have a nice day. I like this guy. He's just, you know, he just tries to do his job. I mean, which is brutally suppressing the whole planet. And, you know, all of that, sure, but I can get him. It's just, that's kind of what the job does to you.
He's on the wrong side of history, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But at the very least, he tries.
I still have to find that loop-de-loop, but I'm probably on the way back.
Then I could play Brandenburg.
Yeah. That probably would be kind of funny. Because, I mean, yeah. And depending on where Ruben was born, it would probably be Scotland, which would be kind of interesting. Oh. Ah, fuck.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm helping you out.
No, you don't.
There was one behind us and you didn't shoot it.
I was more like confused with what you were doing and you didn't talk, so I ceased to act.
Please don't.
Well, only if you do it first.
Anyway, we just need to walk over there again and it should be fine.
We had a different topic.
Okay, yeah, I mean, where to start? Like, yeah, we would probably both be beefing inside of the HRE.
Yeah, we could do a Catholic versus Lithuanian beef.
Depending on if you were Lithuanian, but yeah, totally.
Where Lithuanian? What?
If Brandenburg was Lithuanian.
I don't think we will do historical accurate playthroughs.
Yeah, okay, fair.
So I don't see that as a relevant factor at all.
That's kind of right, yeah.
Back to topic.
Okay, yeah, Lithuanian versus Catholic, we could 100% do that, it would be fun. Dana will probably add the Dutch to the mix. So more Holy Roman Empire shenanigans. Ruben would probably just hang around in Scotland and be like,
one way or another, he will make the British Isles great.
Yeah, he's gonna have a Britain run in the beginning then. But also like... and then you just look at Zeb over in the USA, all alone, trying something. Okay, here's
Yes.
a big box. Ooh. Snappers.
Now,
Actually, ooh.
That's good.
It's a burst one, but yeah, I take it. That one is generally an upgrade. I was almost like, nothing for me, and then like, oh no, something for me.
You say that, I haven't found anything useful.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing considering there are so many.
Yep. Thank you.
So big, so angry,
Oh, the audio log is somewhere down back there. Oh.
challenging kill.
Let's see what Nox has to say this time.
I know I said I wasn't going to update you again, brainless muppet. But I thought I would share the news that former Agent Athena has been working with the quartet of donkeys to best our beloved albino automaton. You remember Athena, right? Killed the doll under secretary for us a while back. Oh wait, that was before you were born. Unbelievable. What am I doing with my life? Well, I wanted to let you know I'll be shooting a whole lot of them. Oh, and I quit. Now, when this mission is done, I'm leaving the Lance, which I know is punishable by death, but, you know, the suits that change your diapers couldn't find the car keys if they dropped them in their own pockets. So, I'm not too worried you'll track me down on the other side of Graphic 4. In conclusion, toodles.
Do you know what? Completely understandable. Have a nice day, Nox. I just have...
If he just stopped brutalizing the people of Pandora, then he might have lived.
Absolutely. It's just... armory assault. There we go. Let's, yeah. I mean, it's a corporate future. There are corporations everywhere, and they all suck. But yeah, kind of fitting that.
I'm ready.
Let's kill Nox, I guess. Then we can actually enter Claptrap. Wow. That went faster than I expected.
We have the levels now.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
I do like that this game really got scale right. Like you work your way through, you know, one of these armories and it's like, yeah, this is kind of a maze.
Don't you take the elevator?
There wasn't an elevator.
That was an elevator, just like last time.
Oh, right, it's an elevator. I take the other one. Oh, hi. There we go already.
Well, that's just inappropriate timing. I got tired of waiting. It was open to be dead before you got here. I can't stand this place. Make you a deal. If you best me in this fight, which seems likely, maybe you could just blow the planet up entirely. Kill all of them. That's the fairest thing to do.
Yep.
Could you stop
Why?
standing directly in my line of sight the whole time?
We have a problem. He's healed again.
The combat medics.
Yeah.
Which level are we supposed to fight him anyway?
I mean, actually this one. We just need to kill the medic faster. Yeah, no. Now we can if we die here, we can just go back, get a few levels, and come back.
I can't do much for you in the open field.
Yeah, you can actually stun him when I shoot him in the face.
I can stun him when you shoot him in the face.
I can stun him when I shoot him in the face.
I'm dead.
Okay, which you know. Okay, let's get a level or so, and then it should be easier.
Yeah, I'm also out of ammo.
Yeah, that's probably my main problem also. Yeah, wait a second, the exit is here. The exit is here, let's, hand stuff in, do the loop, and then... Yeah, probably should... And we definitely need to watch out when the medics come and need to speed kill them. Else, I guess we can just start doing the, what's it called? The Claptrap DLC, get more XP and come back later. Oh well. That went... It went okay, but yeah, we definitely need some more corrosive weaponry, I would say.
I have, but it doesn't seem to work on him.
like this. Now this is loot.
This is a military staging area.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, we nearly done again with the time.
What?
Our time is nearly up.
Time is nearly up. But you know what? Let's just look for the loop and hand the shit in. And we start at the town anyway. Next time. So let's just go back and hand stuff in.
Sure.
And then we can decide probably next time. Do we want to start Claptrap or try Nox again? As Moxie said, there was a loop-to-loop. We're supposed to do one.
Witness my lupus.
What?
Witness my lupus.
Yes. It's never lupus though.
Ah, there it is.
Okay.
That was wrong.
Yay,
Yeah.
we have it. Oh, not really elegant, but we have it. So time to head back. Whee! Okay, it's still weird that you can't just walk over the bridge, but oh well.
Loading zones. They are important.
Probably the bridge is more of a weird
That's the
3D thing.
No matter how big video games get, in the end, there will always be some kind of loading zone.
Yeah, and it's just like, I feel like every time a game actually accepts it has loading zones, it works better.
It's just a question on how you handle them.
Yeah.
Something exploded.
A barrel.
Maybe. But I need to go to the toilet, so you have to do some stuff without me, okay?
Yeah.
Take it easy out there.
Okay, I think... Yeah, we need to go back. Oh well, but yeah, slowly coming to an end here. So, yeah. I think really next time we probably just go for we probably will just go for Claptrap's DLC because, well, if we're you know, gonna finish everything up and, you know, kill Nox is not really on a high level.
Hey there, sugar.
You know, if we're just like 2 or 3 levels above it, no problem actually. So I think that actually sounds like a good plan.
See you around, sugar. You look like you could use a drink.
Well, so yeah, that's wow. That's really the last thing right now. Done. Kind of a stupid interruption, but yeah. I think that's probably the biggest problem about this DLC. The fact that you always start at the central position and have to drive back. It's just like, you know, oh yeah, you rather just do everything now and then, you know, go back to the junction, have everything done. Kind of more sensible. But, yeah, I mean, if when we're at back at T-Bone Junction, it will definitely be a bit better. I mean, we have, how much do we have to actually hand in? Like, look at we have 3 at least. Yeah, this one we can't do, but yeah, like there's a lot of stuff that we can actually hand in and get some good XP out of it. I mean, the Underdome. I understand it says level 15, but well, at some point we have to do it. Some point. Level 55. So I mean, we're playing on hard. And we don't really have. Oh, we have a bit of elemental stuff, but I should probably also have an elemental weapon that would be useful. Yeah, I mean, if I had the elemental stuff, that would be really useful. Then we could just do corrosive twice, and you know that's that. I mean, that's where, you know, I think the second game is a little bit easier because, you know, you have more elemental stuff, but it's a bit better organized. Some is just stronger, like, you know, the corrosive stuff is then slag, and also there's just stuff that you can just use on certain characters to just apply slag. Like, for example, if you play Axton, the soldier, you can just use one of the skills to basically make your turret apply slag, and it's like, yep. Don't worry about slag weapons anymore. Oh God, yeah. I think we have a final topic to talk about while we wrap this up. Oy oy oy.
Enough walking.
I'll take pleasure in Shit, look at that. What are you looking at? like a challenging kill.
All right, boys, take him up.
I've never seen anything like this. You need me again, sweet lips? This is amazing. Let's get out of here.
Take him out!
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board. traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board.
Hi, you holler when you need me, all right?
What's the situation?
Do not worry. Pandora is the 13th most important planet within our interglobal dominion.
Well, hey there.
We might not spend much of
Welcome.
our budget on you, but at least you're not on Promethea.
Dismissed.
Hey, I'll catch you later.
Wow, you're not dead? I think I lost the beat, but... Great to see you! Ooh, check me out. Oh, come on.
I forgot to unmute.
You forgot to unmute.
Oh my god. Yeah, I muted you when you were in the toilet shortly.
Why did you do that?
I do not want flushing on my goddamn audio because you never closed the door.
I can't close the door. There's
Yeah, I know right now, so I muted it. But shit. So wait, the whole Elon Musk talk isn't recorded. You know what? I guess we have to do it on Friday. Whoops! For everyone who's like, oh wait, that was a silent, nice part. Yeah, next time we might do the last of the missions here. Then we do. Then we start Claptrap's Robot Revolution, and then we'll eat General Knox. Whoops! Have a good night and rest of the week, everyone. See you on Friday for Hunter the Reckoning, and more Borderlands is with Tales from the Borderlands on Sunday. Have a good week ahead of you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Can we go now?